Hi singers, this is a vocal tip for you. So one of the things that I struggle with myself as a singer, and I know some of my singers struggle with this as well, is the motivation to keep practicing in a consistent way. Sometimes we just get too busy, or we just don't feel the motivation to practice that day. But I want to tell you about something really special that happens in your brain when you do practice. And hopefully the next time you kind of are tempted to skip practice, you'll remember this and it'll motivate you to get started. So whenever you perform an action repeatedly, over and over and over again, your brain has to fire a specific synapses, mini synapses, for you to perform that specific skill. So whether this is true, whether you're learning to ride a bike, you're improving your penmanship, you're learning scales, or you're singing. This is true for any action you have to repeat. Synapses in your brain will fire, 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 and fire in order for you to do that. Now, when you repeat that scale, they just keep firing over and over and over again. As they continue to fire, the brain actually releases this chemical called myelin. That's M-Y-E-L-I-N, myelin. And as that chemical releases, it goes to the synapses that are firing and it wraps around them. It wraps around them and actually creates like this super highway so that you don't have to sit there and think so much about what it is that you're doing. You can just do it. For instance, when you learned first how to walk as a little 1-year-old, you would take a step forward, you'd struggle, you'd wobble, plop down on your butt. You get back up, put another foot forward, you'd wobble a little, but you'd get that second foot forward and you'd wobble and down on your butt. But you kept at it, you kept doing it, right? Because the more you did that in that little 1-year-old brain, myelin would release, wrap around those synapses, and pretty soon that little 1-year-old was taken off with something in its mouth. and mom was wondering why she wanted you to walk in the first place. But that's how your brain works. The more you do something, the better it gets at it. And the reason it gets really good at it is because of myelin, this fantastic little chemical that creates these super highways. So next time you're worried about, not worried necessarily, but next time you just don't want to practice, think about myelin. You want it, you need it, and the only way to get it where you need it is to fire those synapses. Go practice. Love you all.